Are you struggling with prayer? I want to let you know that you are not alone. Today, we're going to start a journey that will spark fresh hope for your prayer life. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to help you take that first step towards firing up your prayer life. Hi, I'm Jeremy, and welcome to Refresh, where I love to produce content that will refresh your spirit, refresh your mind, and refresh your vision. One of my favorite series of books when I was in middle school was The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. I read this series so many times that I actually lost track of how many times I had actually read the books. The stories center around an epic journey, a quest. This quest actually changes the main characters. They see the whole world in a different light. They end up becoming the people that they had read about in the heroic tales of old. And these journeys began with an invitation, a realization that you can no longer remain in the comfort of the commonplace, a call to step out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. And sometimes that is a choice. Most often, it is a result of a growing disquiet that you feel that you cannot ignore. That feeling that there must be something more, something beyond the world you know, something that despite the peril and the hardship that you experience will be worth it if you step out to discover it. Maybe you are in that place. You know that there is more to your life than your day in, day out. You know that there is something, someone waiting just beyond the horizon. You know that you need to take a step into the unknown. And so, I want to invite you on a journey. I'm asking you to join me on a quest, but be warned, it could mark your life. It could change the way that you see our world. It could change the way that you see God. It could even change the way you see yourself. This quest has the potential to revolutionize your life. It won't be easy, but nothing we do of value rarely is. You may even find yourself doing or saying things that you only dream of or read in books. I'm inviting you to take a step of faith with me. I'm inviting you to step into the often misunderstood world of prayer. Prayer? Did you just say prayer? I know it doesn't sound like the most exciting prospect on the outset. You may say that you've already tried to pray. You may feel frustrated when somebody talks about prayer. You may feel guilty. You may feel lost or confused when you think about prayer. I am sure that there are some of you out there who have a great prayer life, but for the majority of Christians, it's something that we wrestle with. Hey, I just wanted to pop in here for a second and say that if you're finding that this is really valuable, you might want to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notifications button. Then you'll be able to get hold of any of the next videos that comes. This is a great series, and I think you're going to want to get them all, and you're going to want to know when they come out. So if you just push that subscribe, push the notification buttons, you'll find out as soon as I have posted a video. So I look forward to seeing you. I'll let you get right back to it. Maybe it's because you feel that your prayers have no impact. It may feel to you that it doesn't matter how or what you pray, God will just do what he will do. You may have a whole list of things that you have been praying for and rarely, if ever, see an answer that you're looking for. And to compound things, you hear or read stories of others who seem to be getting answers to prayer every minute, but it always is in some other place or some other time. It's not very often it happens for you, for now. And finally, you give up. After all, what is the point? We are told that prayer is one of the cornerstone habits in our life as a Christian. But honestly, who has the time? Most of our praying is limited to meal times, unless you're at church or something is going seriously wrong in your life. And when you think about it, for the average Christian, the thought of prayer does not cross our minds that often. And that is totally understandable. We live in a busy world. Most of us have so many demands from kids, parents, work, school. There just doesn't seem to be time to pray. Sure, We all have those seasons where we decide to get it all together. We buy a new book or reread an old book, and we make a commitment to start praying again. We set the alarm clock 1 hour early. We are going to start our day out right. And that energy lasts for a week or two, and then one morning we hit the snooze button. We roll over for another 5 minutes, and within a week, we've forgotten all about our new prayer habit. Maybe you just find prayer boring. Come on, admit it. I know there are some of you out there. We have all felt that way at one time or another. How many times have you asked yourself, when is this prayer time going to end when you're in a small group or in church? There's only so much you can say, it seems, at sometimes. But prayer doesn't have to be empty. Prayer doesn't have to be boring. Prayer doesn't have to be something that we have to carve some unnatural hole in our day to fit in. So this is my quest. Over the next few weeks, I want to take a practical look at prayer. I want to give you some simple strategies that will hopefully change the way you actually think about prayer and give a new vitality to your prayer life. It may even revolutionize the way you look at life. It may even revolutionize the way you look at life. And if you are one of those people who already has an amazing prayer life, hopefully we can help you to put some things in place that will make it even better. Are you in? The first step that you need to take is to join a community. If you want to learn to pray, you will have much greater success if you surround your people who have the same heart, the same vision, and are facing some of the same struggles. You need to be with people who are farther along in the journey, as well as those who you can actually be an example to. Below this video, you will find a link to a Facebook group created specially for this series. Your homework for this week is to click the link and join the group. Once you are signed into that group, I would love for you to let us know you are all in by posting your name and where you're from. Lastly, if you haven't done it before already, click the subscribe and notification buttons so you know when the next video is coming out. Well, that's it, and until next time, keep looking upwards, keep moving onwards, and I will see you in the next video.